was my mum, my wee mum phoning. It's her birthday there, so I was telling her about Peter. See, it's when things like that happen that your mind starts wandering and you think how quickly that all happened. You know, it was just a matter of seconds. And oh, I see, now I'm thinking about it too much. Now I'm thinking about it too much. There we go. Where are we? There! Let me get sorted again. There we are. Yeah, it was my wee mum on the phone. Where's my squishy? Oh, there's my, I'm using a squishy. Squish, squish. Hello, good morning again, my goldust. It was mother. It was my wee mum. You know, and we were talking about how quickly things like that happen. Freya, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. I know he's okay, but you start to think that, see when something like that happens, you start thinking, what would have happened? You know, if I would have had the police at the door and it wouldn't have been good. Do you know what, I'm sitting making the Christmas table and stuff like that. Crazy folk. Be careful, everybody. Mum's doing great, Sky. I got her a Jack Russell calendar for her birthday. So it's good, because she's got a wee Jack Russell too. So we were looking at all the wee puppy Jack Russells and I was like, I would take any one of them. Any one of them. Raffy girl, good morning, Raffy girl. Raffy girl, Peter was in a car crash this morning. Right though, he's okay. It was, he was away his driving lesson this morning. And they were going down like a kind of country road, but they were going like 60 mile an hour or something like that. And a car coming in the opposite direction in the middle of the road came ploughing towards him. Peter had to slam on his emergency brake and turn the car, and at that it hit the back of the car. So it's been a traumatic morning. HP, good morning to you, good morning. I know, good Sky. Crazy people, good golf girl, thank you all for coming back in. He's fine, Angela, he's fine, he's doing good. HP, have you got a wee Jack Russell too? Everything's good. Karen, good morning. Thank you so much for saying that, Karen. Do you know, I've been feeling, see, since I've seen the counsellor, it's done a lot of good. And I'm actually looking forward to talking to her again. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward, because, I mean, I get the best sleep. I'm getting great sleeps now. I wasn't sleeping very good before. Ah, Lee, thank you so much for coming in and saying that. You know, that warms my heart. My heart's all warm now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, but that's what the conversation me and my mum had. My mum had a wee cry as well. On her birthday, my poor mother. She had a wee cry, because that's what she was just thinking how things could have been if it didn't go down the way it did. So listen guys, I think he's got bad whiplash. I think he's got whiplash. I think he's got something wrong with his wrist, maybe his leg, knee, depression, sleeplessness, anxiety. I'm trying to think of other stuff he might have for the insurance. Oh, HP, oh, I bet you she's lovely. Mine's, I've got two, Mr. Mikey, he's like the liver and cream, and Poppy, she's a tricolour. And I love my babies, but they're very loud all the time. Andy goes by the window, that's it, it's party time in this house. He's got a bad back, Goldust, right lists, guys. Right list for this insurance. I think I'm a bit traumatised with it all as well, eh? Can I put a claim in? I'm a bit traumatised. I'm seeing a therapist as well. You've traumatised me with doing that to my son. Thank God he's okay. But you know that was, and he's just learning to drive. That can harm you. Do you know what I mean? When you're learning to drive, and that. I mean, I've been driving 28 years. 28 years I've been driving. I'm a granny as well. Look, I think, I know the moderators in the chat, you're sort of traumatised now with this story. I think we need to we'll need to see about that. MD a doctor. Do you know what we need? We need what's his name? Saul Goodman. You know how Saul Goodman for Breaking Bad? We need him. I think we need him on the case. We will all be walking about with neck braces, right? Well, many neck braces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Many neck braces. 11. We'll get 11 neck braces. I'll get a neck brace on. Yes, it's my son, HP. My son is 20. He's learning to drive as well, and he done the right thing. I'm so proud of him. You know, he acted quickly. For goodness sake. What is he like? What is he like? I'm on a live stream, son.
Okay.
Everybody's asking about you.
That's good.
He's all on it. You see him. You want to see? Look, there he is, guys. There he is. Everybody's been asking about you. We're all saying that they thank God you're okay and everything like that.
Yep, it's good to be in one piece. I know, have,
how do you feel about going out again and driving?
I'll be fine.
You don't say that to the insurance guy though. You see, you're terrified. But I'm getting neck braces for us all. We're all going to get neck braces on. See that we're traumatised as well. Do you know who we want to get? Saul Goodman.
Oh
we
yeah,
need to
get. Right. Yeah,
we need to get Saul Goodman.
He'd be a good one.
There, everybody's there's the golfer. Golda's saying, "Hi Pierre, you did brilliantly." Thank you, Angela.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be making a list. We'll be making a list. Sky says you're very brave.
Cheers.
You're brave.
What's the plans?
I'd been crying. I did come home crying. You know, I can cry at the drop of a hat. They say, you know.
Yeah.
I see a lonely looking dog outside and I cry. Look at my dogs. They're living dangerously, Peter.
Well, they are. Then what's your...
Do you think so, HP? Do you think there's someone thought that you looked like, a bit like your Uncle Jimmy? Do you know what? He's got actually a lot in common with my brother. Like he likes playing the guitar and he likes to collect things like coins. My brother loves fossils. My brother goes to beaches and places like that. I've never heard of to find fossils and stuff like that. He loves all that kind of stuff. So he's definitely taking after his Uncle Jimmy that way. Thank God he's alright, guys. My worst nightmare nearly came true. Where's my... There it is. So what's everybody up to today? As I say, I'm getting tidied. I'll be doing my shopping. Vera, thank you so much, Vera. That was so kind of you. Do you know what? See, tomorrow I'll be able to show you, right? I'll show you in my fridge tomorrow. It should have turkey and stuff. And I'm so grateful, and I know that there's some poor people out there that aren't going to get a Christmas dinner, and I feel guilty. I feel really guilty about that. You know what I mean? I wish I could help. I wish I could help everybody. I know he's always calm. He's always calm. I'm always the one up there. When stuff happens, I'm up there. So see, when stuff happens, it's good to give me like polishing cloth and polishing stuff, because I don't know if you ever do this, but see if you're angry or there's something going on, I clean. Does anybody else do that? You just feel the need to just go and wipe down your kitchen units and stuff like that. I don't know why I do that, but the places, and I've been doing my wee Christmas table as well. Look, I've got Christmas crackers and stuff on the table. I've been doing that this morning. Bleach my, I didn't go my swimming, but not because I wasn't feeling good or anything like that, just because I had a lot to do. Oh, is your mum called Linda as well, HP? Do you know there's not many Lindas left? Linda's an old person's name now. We were talking about that as well with my daughter. Linda, and my mum's called Agnes. That's a good Glasgow name, but nobody's called Agnes now either. Or Senga. That's and Senga's actually Agnes backward, but people get called Senga, people get called Agnes. You know, and Linda, there's no baby Lindas about anymore. Linda's a dying out name. Sky, do you know what I want to do? Oh, do you know what I'm going to try and do it? Hopefully. Elisa, good morning to you. Hopefully the shop's got them. I want to see if there's any chestnuts. I've never had a chestnut in my life and I love nuts. So I was watching, there's a Italian lady on YouTube and I watch all the time, and her channel's called Bon Appetit, and she makes beautiful Italian dishes and things like that. So she was showing you how to roast the chestnuts, and I was like, oh God, I've never had chestnuts roasted on an open fire. It wouldn't be an open fire, but it'd be in my oven roasted. So I watched all that yesterday, because see if Asda have got chestnuts. I'm going to get some, so I'm going to try and be festive. The two of them are living dangerously underneath my chair. What's going on? They're round about the wires. Oh, Karen, yeah, I know. Listen, it'll be somebody else's name, you know, it's like, there'll be somebody else's name soon. People do that. I know. Yeah, chestnuts roasted, that's what I'm desperate for. I might not like them, but I like all kinds of nuts. So, but you should check her wee channel, she's got a lot of subscribers. Oh yeah, oh, Schitt's Creek is wonderful. I absolutely love Schitt's Creek. Oh my goodness, I've watched it and then watched it again. It is so good. And it's so funny. And I love that, see the guy that's in it, oh, he's Mikey, what is it with you? Oh yeah, Schitt's Creek is so funny. And you wonder, I've always wondered about that. Do you watch Bon Appetit, Sky? Oh, Moira Rose is great. Oh my God, Moira. Do you know, see when, as soon as I hear her name, I think about her in the crow thing, with all the feathers on. That's what as soon as I think of Moira Rose, that's what I think about. I think about her like a crow. Oh, it was so good. You know, I like things like that make me feel happy. Make you feel happy. But then again, the other day I was feeling sad and I thought I'm going to watch something that'll cheer me up, and I ended up watching serial killer documentaries, and that's not happy at all. That's always has a sad ending. That I like watching the true crime stuff as well. But I'm telling you, UFOs have been above Glasgow for the past 4 nights or something. People have seen them. I'm starting to wonder if somebody's put something in the whiskey. You know what I mean? I'm starting to wonder now. All these UFOs flying about. I'm telling you, they're looking for my house. See, listen, don't E.T. Don't even try it. Don't play with me, E.T. Oh no. See if I ever make a video I was abducted by aliens, listen, I need to get my play button for that. See if I get abducted by aliens, come on and do a live stream. Listen, live from the spacecraft. Oh. Ah, HP. See, I love the USA. I love the USA. That's what, my God, what do you want us for? I'm telling you, do you know what, because we've got there's a nuclear plant, no, that that keeps nuclear submarines and all that not too far away from us. I don't know what it is. No, he's going to just put the stuff in the gates and he goes away, bring it in and snip the door.
Okay.
It's been all go today, we're all going to mistress. It's all happening today. Jacqueline, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, see this is it, I'd need a probe. I'd be probing the aliens, right? You come here. Your mum's just got. Listen to this. See, this is my life. This. I love my Jack Russells, but they're very loud. Very loud. My poor boy. I tell you, it's all bloody go. That's my dad. It's my father. Dropping off presents. Oh my goodness, HP. See, I've definitely seen something when I was a wee girl. And as I say, it wasn't just me, there was loads. There was like 500 people that seen the same thing. And not only that, right, can you remember, I don't know if you can remember, right, but not that long ago when Doug and Bob, the astronauts, wait a minute, till they stop barking. There's no point even telling them off. Oh my goodness. There. Is that present eye? Right. There. What was I saying? Yeah, that's Doug and Bob. Can you remember Doug and Bob on the very first Dragon spacecraft going up to the space station, right? And I was just watching. It's terrible HP trying to do anything in this house, but that's why I can't do my videos. I only can do my videos in the morning before anything kicks off. Right, so Doug and Bob, did you accidentally delete someone? Oh, I don't know how to undo it. These things happen. Right, so Doug and Bob, they were up in the spacecraft and they still had about 8 hours or something before they docked on the space station. Now you can find all this is NASA TV Live that we were all watching. So Doug and Bob, they decided that was it. It was bedtime. They were going to have 8 hours sleep. So they get out all their space suits, they put their pyjamas on, they're ready to say good night. And just at that, Houston radios up to them and says, Doug and Bob, get your spacesuits back on and get strapped in. There's something coming towards you. I was like, aliens, that's what it is. I don't know what's happening in the living room. So there you are, Doug and Bob had to go and put on all their spacesuit and everything like that and strap themselves in. NASA's still calling up saying 10 minutes to impact, right? I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I was like, that's what's happening. The aliens are coming to have a look to see what we're up to. So, just at that, the 10 minutes passed and NASA had radioed up to him saying it was just space debris. No, I don't think space debris was moving that fast, actually. I don't think it was space debris. I think it was them coming to have a wee look at Doug and Bob and see what they were doing in the Dragon. I phoned my mum. I was like, Mum, I think there's aliens at Doug and Bob. Know what I mean? And a lot of times, I've been watching like spacewalks, because you know that's what I do. I've been watching spacewalks, and you see things in the background, and they're not just floating like that. They're actually doing like deliberate shapes and stuff like that. And then NASA will radio up, and there's some space debris in the background. I don't think it's space debris. They just say everything's space it's aliens. Just tell us, for God's sake. We're on the NASA channel. Yeah, it definitely wasn't space debris, because space debris just kind of floats about, right? But these things in the background, you could see it was like deliberate turns and back and stuff like that, and moving like that. Space debris doesn't move about like that. And they're going, and there's space debris in the background there, and then they change the camera view so we can't see what's going on. NASA, we're not thick. I mean, I did apply to be an astronaut. Yeah. I'm actually an alien from the planet Zog. That's where I'm from. See, landed here in Scotland, and my fellow Zogians are coming to collect me, to take me home. The land of Zog, where everybody looks like Jason Momoa. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? See, it's space poo, the jettison, I don't know about number 2s, but I know that the jettison the urine out into space, and it turns into like crystals floating by. But even at that, it floats by like that. You know, it doesn't do deliberate like turns and things like that. Yeah, we're all at our face. Do you know, it wouldn't surprise me if us Scots came for a different. I'll take it, HP, no bother. I'll take it. We're all going there. See Jason Momoa. But we'll need some females at Planet Zog. We can't just have all male. We need to have female as well. So who else? Julia Roberts. I think we'll take her. She's beautiful, Julia Roberts. I think you could have a good laugh with her as well. She just looks as if you could have a good laugh with her. So we'll take her as well. Julia. Elon Musk, of course. You know, but we'll take him. We'll take Elon. Because if anything happens, you know, he's good with his hands. Yeah, Mrs. Downward. I think she's been abducted a few times. I think she tries to get abducted. Lying out in the garden, dressed as an alien with wee bopper things on. Save my imagination. But yeah, they've been spotted like four nights in a row now. These aliens have been spotted over Glasgow. It's going down. Something's happening. Something's going to happen in Glasgow. See if something happens in Glasgow, you'll be like, she said it. She said it. Planet of the Ned. We'll need some food and drink and stuff, Sky. I think I'll leave you to it because you can bring the good sparkling champagne. I'll bring the monk's wine, right? I'll bring that. I'll bring a few bottles of bucky. They want to get mad with it. Starting fights with aliens for another planet. Do you know what I mean? Here, you square go. You know your friends. That's it. Aliens. Kick some alien ass. Aye. That would be funny. That would be a funny account of it. Yeah, bucky and chips. That's what we need. We need a bucket and crisps. Crisps. We need crisps as well. We need crisps. And I've never seen that fizzy cheese again. God knows what it was. I'm thinking, know how you get that candy that's Pop Rocks. I wonder if that cheese one time was kind of like that. You know what I mean? That it explodes in your mouth. But I've never fancied cheese that way. I do like cheese, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I'd like that kind of cheese. My Celtic top. The boys. We won a trophy the other night, so we did. Glasgow Celtic. I'll get so many thumbs down now with the Rangers fans. Sky, can you imagine getting the aliens hammered out their face on Monk's wine? I would like to see that happen. I'd like to see how that would go down. Flying about and stuff like that. I think that'd be quite funny. Do you know what would happen? I'd be blazing sitting next to E.T., slapping E.T.'s back and going, do you know I love you? I've just met you, but I think your people are out of this world. Literally out of this world, E.T. You're my best bud, aren't you? You're my... Want to see some pictures? Want to see some pictures of that, E.T.? Do you know what I mean? I'm good at taking some pictures and writing some text and stuff like that. You're my type. Oh, it's good. A nice bit of... Sky, I love a nice bit of brie. See, I'm going to get brie tomorrow. I like a nice bit of brie on a cracker. That's what I like. Delicious, but I don't want it exploding in my mouth. And it was... Oh, God, I wish I would have kept the bloody book. It was different. There was one that was like champagne. One that tasted champagne. Cheese... When it tasted like champagne, I think there was another one that was like cherry or something like that. I've never seen it again, so I don't suppose it went down well in people's houses. Imagine you didn't know and you went to somebody's house, that's a nice wee bit of cheese and it was exploding in your mouth and stuff like that. That should come with a warning. That cheese. I like a nice bit of brie. Or I do like a bit of blue cheese as well. I don't like it in my salad. I like it on a wee bit of cracker, a wee cracker. Sky, they'd already be naked, so I wouldn't need to tell them to take their clothes off, because they're always seen naked, the ETs. I'm like, do you want to see me naked though? Do you want to see me? You're my type, ET, you're my type. You want to move into the bungalow with me? No bother. Oh, I'm sorry, HP, for that. The only thing that I can say to you is time heals. Time heals. Give it a few months and you'll feel better. And listen, we're all here anyway if you need to talk, because there's people in here that have been through stuff and they give good advice. Maybe not me, you know, but a lot of people in here are very smart and they know how to give advice and stuff like that about breakups. All I can say is that time does heal. And have a lovely day, HP. Have a lovely day. Art Killer, good morning, good morning. Yeah, this too shall pass. That's a good saying. And I say it a lot, you know what I mean? I've been saying that a lot recently. But it does. Time heals. So I don't know what I'm going to... Do you know what I know what I'm watching? Do you know what I watched yesterday? I binge watched about 4 episodes of Tales of the Unexpected. A lady dancing in flames. Like, oh, it was great. Tales of the Unexpected. So I think I'm going to watch some of that. And thank God my boy's alright. That could have been... well, listen, that'd have finished me, that. That'd have been done. Tales of the Unexpected is wonderful. Oh my goodness. Tales of the Unexpected is so good. I'm about 4... There's a playlist and I'm about 4 into it or something like that. But it's really good and it's watching it like... It's like the olden days. That was the times I grew up, you know, that they only had like a phone in your house and you never had any kind of microwaves or anything like that. Everything was old fashioned. So it's good seeing all that kind of stuff. Vintage stuff, Sky. Vintage clothes and things like that. So it's good to watch. They should have more shows like that. I don't know why they don't, because they were great. Tales of the Unexpected. So that's what I'm going to go and watch. Elisa, he's fine. This happened this. I'll tell you again. This happened this morning. Right, a nightmare. He had his driving lesson today. He's doing great with his driving lessons, right? And he was going down this kind of country road, but it was like 50 or 60 mile an hour they were going. It was like the speed limit, and a car coming the opposite direction that was in the middle of the road came straight for him. Peter managed to turn the car and do an emergency stop, and the guy banged into the back of their car, dented their car and everything like that. He's fine. He's just a wee bit shook up and stuff like that. He's just a wee bit shook up, but I don't know. He's to see the insurance company. The insurance company or something's phoning him tomorrow. So I think he might have whiplash and that. You know, he'll need a neck brace, maybe a stookie on his arm and stuff like that. A cast on his leg, maybe. He's fine. He's fine. Thank God, he's fine. But it just shows you how quickly things like that can happen. I'm sitting doing my Christmas table, you know, with his wee. No, I don't even want to think about it. Terrible. So anyway, I'm going to go and I'm going to watch Tales of the Unexpected. I could have been that dancing naked lady, like that. So I love you all very much, and I'll be back tomorrow, Thursday. Do you know what we're going to do tomorrow? We're going to clean my dressing table tomorrow. Right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to clean all that and get that clean for Christmas. And I'm going to give you all a big kiss. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to unplug these first there. I'm going to give you a kiss now. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.